Well, there's breaking news and then there's broken news. And American people apparently believe that our establishment media is absolutely and utterly broken. Those are strong words. Well, I'll back it up with strong numbers. New poll out, and this is done by the Media Insight Project. And that's actually the Associated Press and NORC Center for Public Affairs Research and American Press Institute that have backed it. Okay, so some big players there. You ready for the stunning results? Only 6% of people say they have a great deal of confidence in the press, about the same level of trust Americans have in Congress, according to a new survey released on Sunday. That's the one I referred to. By the way, to be fair, no, Congress does come in lower. They had broken a recent record by coming in at 7% approval rating. You know what Congress' approval rating is now, according to this survey? 4%. Gee, I wonder if there's a revolution afoot. No, don't worry about it, man. These are honorable gentlemen who are having honest debates in Congress. The millions of dollars given to them by their donors don't affect them at all. That's what the media tells you. That's why we don't believe the media either. The media tells you that they're having honest discussions and debates and that they have differences in policy and principles. The reality is they do exactly what their donors tell them to do. But the media doesn't tell you that. Why? Because the money then gets funneled to the media in terms of TV ads, so they're super happy to take those billions of dollars. That's why we've lost trust in them. By the way, so now the media will lash at this, and even the Associated Press, who sanctioned this, has found absurd reasons as to explain it, and I'll get to that in one second. But one of the things they'll say is, oh yeah, see, in the new media, people are biased and they don't care about the facts. They just want to have their own opinions regurgitated back to them. I've literally heard that now at least a half a dozen times said to me. Okay, so the report found respondents valued accuracy above all else, with 85% of people saying it was extremely important to avoid errors in coverage. So no. It's not that they don't want accurate information. They overwhelmingly want accurate information. The problem isn't that. The problem is that the establishment media isn't giving them that accurate information. But they can't get themselves to see it. So the Associated Press goes, well, no, there was that Rolling Stone article about the rape that wasn't a rape in the University of Virginia. Now, we ripped into that here on the Young Turks. So that was a terrible article by Rolling Stone, etc. You think that's why approval rating for media is at 6%? Because of a Rolling Stone article? Who are you kidding? The overwhelming majority of the people have never heard of that article. You want to talk about making excuses. Then they go, oh, well, the Republicans bash the media all the time, Trump and Cruz, that's probably it. No, wakey, okay? The progressives don't like the media either. You know why? Because, especially television, it's the corporate media. You know, the media, who are so enormously untrusted by the American people, will laugh at that. They'll snicker. They'll go, oh, corporate media sounds like a conspiracy. Wait. Who owns you? Oh, right, giant corporations. Multi-billion-dollar corporations, public corporations. The idea that we're corporate media because corporations own us. Yeah, that's how it works. Like the Comcast would have other interests, like killing net neutrality or getting their mergers approved. Oh, right, they would. Like we would be influenced by the billions of dollars that come in through political TV ads, the same ads that are paid for by the corruption where you get to legally bribe the politician. Oh, right, that is billions of dollars that goes into these companies, these same companies. Why do they want to dismiss that like it's funny, that like it's a conspiracy theory? Well, that's because they are the corporate media. They are the establishment that this revolution is against. They are the powerful, and in the case of the executives, the rich and the powerful of these corporations, who decide who they want to hire. Well, if you're going to rock the boat, well, then you're not going to get on one of these stations. Where's Chris Hedges? Where's Phil Donahue? Okay, where are all these people who, Phil Donahue in his case, had the #1 show on MSNBC? You're removed. We don't like your opinions, okay? You're rocking the boat. I mean, where's David Sirota? Where's Glenn Greenwald? I can keep on going. All the guys who would actually change and challenge the government, the establishment, the powerful, you're not going to get a job on TV. Are you crazy? All the guys who are super happy to be neutral. Neutrality favors the status quo. Yeah, let's just keep going the exact same way. Wolf, you need Wolf Blitzer to read a pre-produced script for him written by, the producers who are then also hired by the same guys? Wolf will read it. Wolf will read anything in the prompter. Okay? So that's why they don't trust you. The whole country doesn't trust you because they're actually correct. They understand that the corporate media works for the corporations, the same people who rig the rules to buy off our politicians and deeply corrupt the system. So you want to make excuses all day long. It was a Rolling Stone article. It was this, it was that. Go ahead, tell yourself pretty little lies. That ain't it. It's not that, the American people have been misled into thinking the media is wrong. No, they're not misled. You're misled. So I want to give you a sense finally when I say revolution. And again, the corporate media will say that's radical talk, unacceptable talk, right? When we had the American Revolution, about a third of the colonists wanted to do a revolution, a third were unsure and somewhere in between, and a third wanted to stay with the crown. A third thought King George was great and we should be loyal to him. Now, the unpopularity of our own Congress and our own media is far worse than King George's unfavorability when we had the American Revolution. So what we want is a political revolution. Look, among different things, Young Turks is one way to do that media revolution. Some believe Bernie Sanders is a way to do the political revolution. I think Wolfpack is a way to do political revolution, wolf-pack.com, okay? And the rest of the media would be like, I do declare, he just mentioned a pack that's designed to get money out of politics. Well, that's not neutral at all. That guy seems to care about the news. Unacceptable. No, you should hire people who don't give a damn about the news. Today, you know what Anderson Cooper said? He said he probably won't vote. I mean, he wouldn't want to bother his pretty little head with thoughts about policies that he covers every single day. So, Anderson, I don't know. Is it you don't think about the news? You haven't formed an opinion on it? You've been covering the news for all these years and you never gave it any thought? That's so sad. That's so sad. Okay. No. It would be biased to draw conclusions. It would be non-human not to draw conclusions. Oh, well, Donald Trump's tax plan is going to cut revenue by $9.5 trillion and funnel most of that to the rich. I have no opinion on that. The rich get it, the middle class get it. I don't know, I don't care. Who cares? Oh, he would discriminate against Muslims, gays, Mexicans, you name it. I have no opinion on that. He said, she said, I'm neutral. Gee, I wonder why you lost the trust of the American people. They know you have opinions. They know you're not voicing them. They know that oftentimes you'll say the exact opposite of the truth. And that same Anderson Cooper, by the way, gives a poll about how Bernie Sanders is more electable than Hillary Clinton in every single poll, including their own CNN poll, and then turns around and says to Paul Begala, well, obviously Hillary Clinton's more electable. So it seems like you do have an opinion, but you're hiding it.